Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions. It's in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross, coming to you live from U.S. Cellular Field in Medford, Oregon, as opposed to the North Medford High School field. Muddy fields have gotten the best of us, and we've had quite a bit of rain here in the southern Oregon. In fact, it's threatening skies right now. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And today, the Tigard, I want to say Tigers, I think I'm right, Tigers, come into town to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. This game on TableRockSports.net is brought to you in partnership with our community business partners. And you need to let our sponsors know that you appreciate their support. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button, and we will let you know when games go live. We won't take a break, but we'll just move right into the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coaches Corner, brought to you by Tap Rock on the Rogue River in Grants Pass. Both of these ball clubs are expected to do pretty well this season. Tigard ranked up there already to begin the season. I want to say they're ranked in the top 10, but that would be with the coaches poll, if I remember right. And I know that North Medford got some votes to be in the top 10 also. So both of these ball clubs have playoff aspirations. The Tigers playing out of the Three Rivers League, and that's always a tough league to play out of, by the way, because you've got Tualatin, West Lynn, and everybody else up there playing. So that's a tough one. And, of course, the North Medford Black Tornado playing in the Southwest Conference. And I was talking to Coach Chris Campbell just a few minutes before the ball game as I was doing something else. And I told Coach Campbell, I said that most of the people seem to think that this is a three-way race between North, South Medford, and Sheldon, with maybe Grants Pass thrown into the mix playing the spoiler, as the Grants Pass team looks like maybe they've got some potential also. He didn't deny that, but he did say he's got a pretty good ball club going here. This team that he has, they made the playoffs last year, lost in the first round to Canby, and then they went out this last summer and won the 16A, the 16 under A classification, I guess is the way to put it for clarity's sake. And they won the national title on that. So this is a good ball club. They've got their starting pitcher coming back in Urban. And I'll get a first name for you here. We'll learn all these sooner or later. As Madison Urban is no, that's Rayburn. Gabriella Urban is back as a starting pitcher. She's only a junior. She started last year most of the games as a sophomore. A little more experienced ball club this year than last year. 9 seniors on the squad for the North Medford Black Tornado. They thought they were going to begin this game at about 4 o'clock. There's a long discussion taking place out at home plate between the umpires and the two coaches. We would surmise that maybe they're going to start this game. Scoreboard's not operating, so we will make note of that we're going to have to do a lot of keeping of records ourselves. And I'm sure they're not discussing delaying this again. I hope. Because we've had enough delays. Tigard had bus problems getting here, which is why we're at least an hour late in getting underway. This is supposed to be a 3 o'clock start over at the North Medford High School. But all of that's gotten turned upside down today. And so I would assume that we're still going to start at 4 o'clock. Everybody's going to shake hands. Fist bumps all the way around for the umpires. and we won't be able to hear the PA at all. So here comes the, I'm going to assume this is the starters for Tigard. I could be 100% wrong, but Ella Dardis is out there, and we'll figure out where they all go in a moment. Claire Masters, who is a sophomore, is starting. Karen Spadorfa, a senior, she'll be the catcher. Avery Rust, who's a sophomore. Haley White, a junior. Macy Witt, a junior. Adriana Perez, a sophomore. And Gwendolyn Keller, a senior. So I get your starting lineup right there, since the others are just running out. Now we've got them coming out the other way for North Medford. We have Samara Miles, Presley Lawton. They're turning their back to us, so it's hard to get their numbers right away. But we have these Natalie T.S. Kala. As I say, we can't really hear. Here's Callie Rains, Kendall Garrett, Sadie Hall, and that'll be the starters in part. Anyway, we have the starters here for North Medford, and we'll do it this way for you. Starting in center field is going to be Ryan Hamlin. Out in left field and batting second is Samara Miles. And we'll take a break here because we need to take a break.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
And one of the quicker national anthems that I have ever heard. Most of them take a little bit longer than that. That one was pretty quick. So we'll finish back out here for you. We left off with Lawton, Presley Lawton, the catcher. Pitching is going to be Gabriella Urban. At shortstop is Natalie T.S. Kala, as North Medford gets ready to take the field. Third base is Alexis Wadley. She was there last year and held it down nicely. Out at first base, Callie Rains. At right field, Kendall Garrett. And at second base is Sadie Hall. So we'll switch everything around here and try to make it appear that we know what we're doing. Spring sports underway. Both baseball and softball that's been underway since the beginning of the week. Just getting started down here in the Southern Oregon area. Although we have to say, we're not sure where the spring weather is. Better than last year, though, so far. We'll see how that goes. Urban has the ball in her hand. And leading it off for Tigard is going to be Ella Dardis. There we go. The first pitch by Urban swung on and lifted out to left field. But under that one pretty easily is going to be Miles. And there's one away. There's a pop-up. And grabbed by Wadley. You have to get who some of these names as we go along here. That was Claire Masters. Who looks at ball one. There's ball two. Spud DeFora at the plate. Here comes Urban with the next pitch. That's down low. 3-1. There's a little pop fly lifted right out to the shortstop. Tlaxcala, and there's 3 away. So we head down to the bottom of the first. North Medford coming to bat. No score in this one. On the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale price. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. We go to the bottom of one. No score. And stepping up to the plate and lining this one out to center field, and there'll be one away, was Hamlin. That brings up Miles. Who will foul that one straight back. Miles batting left-handed, steps back in. It's a 1-1. It's an 0-1 count. Now take that one. Ball one. 1-1. There's strike two. 1-2. As out on the mound for the Tigard Tigers is Macy Witt. And that one's going to get through. And standing at first base is Miles. So one out and one on. That brings up Lawton, the catcher. Swing and a miss. And the 0-1 count. Witt. Ready to go. Oh, that one's up high. 1-1. High. No, strike. I suppose I should wait on the umpire instead of making the call for him. 1-2. That one's fouled away. It'll stay 1-2. A little windy here out at the ball yard. Here comes the 2-2. That'll be popped up. Yes. And throw over to first. And Rust, and they say got her. Rust put the tag on Miles, and that's going to end the inning. We head now to the top of inning number 2. Still no score here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
Any phone you want.
Anyone I want?
Any phone you want.
Say cheese.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We return for the start of this top of the second inning. No score here at US Cellular Field. Tigard at North Medford going at it here. Trying to catch the number of the player at the plate. Got their elbow right in the way. That one misses. Ball one. There's a shot to Wadley over to Raines. And there's one away. My paper's blowing everywhere. Thank you. That was Rust, who plays first base, that has that one. And now Urban has an 0-1 lead. That one's outside. Well, now it says that Rust is at the plate, so I'll have to figure out who might have else been at the plate. That one's fouled back. There we go. Now they show us their numbers. Haley White. Fouls another one back, so we're going to stay at 1-2 for a while. That one's upstairs. He dropped it. Had it right in his hands. One of the fans had it right there in the hands and dropped it. Don't blame him. Softballs are hard. Worse than 2-2 now. White making Urban work. There's a slap out to center field. Dropped. And there's going to be its second base will be White. We'll get no indication of whether that's a two-base error or a hit. I would guess since they put leather on it, it would go down as an error, but we'll be generous and make it a two-base hit. Witt, the pitcher, at the plate, batting sixth. And looking at ball one. One away. Tigard threatening here in the bottom of inning two. That's upstairs. 2-0. Strike. There you go. 2-1. Right down the heart of the plate. That's outside. 3-1. So we have White already standing down at second base. Witt has a 3-1 count. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Low. So walking is Whit. I'll give you this back. We had this going for a moment. First and second now. One away. Coming in as a runner is Riley Standring. Urban, ready to go. That one's going to be laced out to right field, but under that one and holding everybody was Miles, who got underneath that one. Belly, first ball swinging. Makes the second out of the inning. Pulling behind on my outs a little bit, aren't I? At the plate is Perez, Adriana Perez, who will foul that one back. So 2 down. There's a swing and a miss. Felt like I missed a batter somewhere. They only have one out. Well, there it is, 5-3. Rust was the first out of the inning. If I read up far enough. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that will retire the side. We head now to the bottom of the second. And as we do, there's still no score on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
We're in the bottom of 2 on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, here on TableRockSports.net. Leading off the bottom of the second will be Urban. And takes ball 1. And ball 2. There's the strike one. 2-1. We would say that we need runners, and North Medford needs base runners, but base runners are always at a premium in fast pitch. That one goes to 3-1. It just kind of goes without saying. There's a swing and a miss. 3-2. The wind is picking up out here at U.S. Cellular, and there's ball 4. Urban with the leadoff walk. So we'll see if, I hope I got this right, Tlaxcala, the shortstop. Had a little trouble getting lineups and all that organized out here today, so hopefully next time around things go a little more smoothly. There's a swing and a miss. Trying to move Urban on. Swing and a miss. Now we're at 0-2. Nobody out yet here in the bottom of 2. That's upstairs. One and 2. There's strike 3. Wadley, the third baseman, looks at ball 1. Ball 2, down low. Game slowed down here a little bit. They were whipping right along in the first inning. There's a bunt put down. That's going to go foul. 2-1. That was pretty close, though. They almost had that, but once it started arcing to the left, there was no hope. There's one down. That's going to be a good one. Fired over. Yes, they're going to get it by. That's an error. Headed over to third base is going to be Urban, and holding up at second is Wadley. So that has to go down as an error. And Raines steps in, the North Medford first baseman. So second and third, we'll update our bases. Second and third for North Medford, 1 away. Sometimes in softball, you don't get too many chances like this. There's another bunt laid down. And they're going to fire this over to first to get that one. Trying to get his second one, and they do. And it gets 2 into the plate. Have to work our scorebook here. And Rains is out. 6-4, I believe. I believe that was the second baseman that took that throw. Indeed. So, but that's okay. 2 RBIs on that play for Collie Rains. It's a 2-0 lead for the Black Tornado with Garrett at the plate. We'll miss on the first one. And foul the second one back. Strike 3 called, and that will end the inning. So, at the end of 2, it's now North Medford 2, Tigard nothing on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on table.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Back for the start of inning 3. And at the plate, Gwendolyn Kelleher. And she'll take ball 1 from Urban. Two-0 lead as we start the third for the Black Tornado, scoring 2 on an error. Called strike. 1-1. A 1-1 swung on and missed. 1-2. That one's popped straight up. Wadley is underneath it and has it. That'll get us back to Dardis, who flew out to left field. First time up. And looks at ball 1. There's ball 2. 2-0. Ball 3-0. There's a walk on 4th Street. Masters, who popped it up to Wadley the first time out of third base. Trying to bunt. Nope. Wind there blowing through the microphone. It's died down considerably. There's a throwback, safe. Raines had to really stretch for that one. Trying the bunt again. And getting back is Dardis. There's a thought about throwing down to first base, but there wasn't anybody there, so Lawton wisely held on to it. 2-1 count. There's a swing and a miss, and this time the throw back, but Dardis is back. So Masters has a 2-2 count, 1 away. Foul tip. As I said, the game has slowed down just a little bit. We're moving at top speed through the first inning, but now that we've gotten past that, and there's a line shot that's going to fall. Picking it up is Miles, throwing it over to Wadley at third, and then getting down to second on the throw is Masters. So Dardis all the way around to third. Masters standing down at second base. Spadafora steps in. Lined it out to the shortstop the last time up. And looks at ball one. There's still only one out. Kelleher popped it up to third base to start the inning. Strike one. 1-1. So North Medford trying to get out of this without any damage, or at least a limited amount of damage, having a 2-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. There's a bouncer to short to Raines, and that'll get Dardis in and Masters over to third. And now we'll have some discussion here. And I have a pinch runner. Running for Tigard, Ava Hernandez. update my bases here. First and third. Still only one away. And at the plate, Rust. She'll look at ball one. Back in the second inning, Rust grounded out to shortstop. That's popped out of play. Fouled over third base way. One and two. Trying to keep this thing in check. Rust, meanwhile, trying to break it open for Tigard. Swing and a miss. And Rust is down on strikes. That's two of them. White at the plate now. Had a double her first time up out at center field. That one's upstairs. Hernandez trying to entice Lawton to throw it down to first base, but trying to get that run in from third, but Lawton wasn't buying that one. With two outs, they'd probably just let Hernandez have second if that's where she wants to go. Fouled back. So White with a 1-1 count. Masters at first. Hernandez pinch running, or maybe Masters at third, and Hernandez pinch running at first. There's ball two, 2-1. Everybody's looking. This is not the ball game, but this is pretty close. Strike two called. 2-2. When runs are at a premium as they can be in this softball game, keeping Tigard off of the plate would be huge for North Medford. And there's a bouncer right back. No, safe. Nope, out. Thought maybe for a moment they had done it, but the umpire says not so much. So they score one, and as we head now to the bottom of the third, it's North Medford 2, Tigard 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
Any phone you want.
Anyone I want?
Any phone you want.
Say cheese.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. At the plate should be Hamlin. And Hamlin will lift this one out to center field for a long out. I take it back, that was Hall. Can't even read my own scorebook. Now Hamlin's at the plate. One away. Circling under that one. I don't have numbers for Tigard that we'd see easily. There's out of play by Hamlin. Looks like maybe White is out there in center field. There's ball one. 1-1. Misses. 2-1. So that was a big defensive stop with the Black Tornado there in the top of the inning to hold on to their lead. That goes to 3-1. No, strike. That's a delayed strike. 2-2. That's out of play. And there's a shot that's going to get down, and Hamlin will stand at first base. Miles steps in, rounded out to second base the first time up. Strike one. Outside. 2-1 or 1-1. Witt ready to deliver, and does, and it's a swing and a miss. One-two count. And that's going to drop and get by the left fielder. Here comes Hamlin all the way around and will score. And it's a 3-1 lead. For North Medford. That's a big, big run. There's a foul back by Lawton. There's strike one. 0-2. And there's another one slapped out to left field. That will score another run. And they're going to try and cut it down the plate, but not so. Masters will slide in, or make that Miles will slide in. And Lawton is down at second base. I'll have a substitute run for her. And a 4-1 ball game. Julia Thomas out there to run. Now at the plate is Urban, who can help her own cause here. And a 4-1 ball game, top of the third. That's going to be driven out to center field. And they're going to catch that one and hold everybody. So Lawton flies out. Or make that Urban flies out to center field. That's the second out of the inning. Lascala looks at ball one. I'm looking at that and been pronouncing it with a T. I'm going to go with the T is silent. I'll ask a North person here this next half inning. And that one's fouled back. And we're 1-1. That's foul ball. On a check swing that time. And that's out of play. Nope, caught by the catcher. Couldn't see it from our vantage point here, but that's going to end the inning. We head now to the top of four. It's North Medford 4 and Tigard 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
And we return to U.S. Cellular Field for the I gotta catch up here with my bookwork. So I did find out how to say it. I almost had it right. Tilascala. I have to try to remember that throughout the season. We start now. The top of four. And North Medford with a 4-1 lead. I was looking at ball one. It was Witt. Should be White. Nope, it's Witt. There's a strike. 2-1. And Witt fouls that one back. Another one fouled back. We stay at 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Witt is down on strikes to begin the fourth. Belly steps in. And looks at ball one from Urban. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. That gets us to 1-2. Urban all of a sudden finding the strike zone. There you go, 3 in a row, just like that. Belly's down. Took ball one and then 3 in a row. So coming to the plate is Meta Eros. I probably butchered that one. But batting for Perez, I'm going to take it. So Perez being pinch hit for with 2 out and ball one. That was probably ball 2 up in the strike zone a little bit, but that's what that little riser that those pitchers throw does. It looks like it's going to be there, and then it comes up on you. And there's a bouncer out to short. Over to Rings, 3 away. We head now to the bottom of 4. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 4-1 lead for North Medford. John L. Scott with offices in Medford.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Bottom of 4 on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on Table Rock Sports. At the plate, Wadley. scored after reaching base on an error back in the second inning, and has now a 2-0 count going her way. 3-run lead for the Black Tornado. That's down low. 3-0. There's ball 4. It gets away from the catcher. They're going to call it. And she'll get all the way out to second. That brings up Rains. An opportunity again for North Medford. And not so much that time. Rust couldn't catch that one right there in front of us. Rains puts down the bunt right in front of the plate. Fire it to first. And they're going to go back home. And safe. Wadley. We're laughing because I had to get this going the right way in the old scorebook. Laughing though because the coach is like, that was dangerous. There's a foul ball. And strike 1 to Garrett. (5-1) in favor of the Black Tornado here in the bottom of 4. That'll be strike. Guess I need to look out to the scoreboard. The scoreboard's faster than the umpire. 0-2. Ball. 1-2. There's a little pop up. No! Can't catch up with that one. In foul territory. Going after it was Masters, which couldn't quite get there. In foul territory. Puts the visor back on the head. Says, all right, let's play some ball. 1-2. That misses inside. 2-2. There's a shot right back to Witt, who gets it over to Rust. And there's 2 away. That brings up Hall. See if she can extend the inning. We'll take strike 1. There's one that's up in the air. Who's going to grab it? Very nicely done. As taking that one that time was Dardis. So we head now to the top of 5. And as we do, North Medford leads this one on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
We return as we go to the top of 5. And Tigard will lead this one off. Kellerer at the plate. And we have a 1-1 count. Urban got Tigard to go three outs in a row. So in the last inning, let's see if they can duplicate that. And yeah, getting to it is Masters. That brings up Dardis. Had a fly ball out to left field. Came around to score after a walk. And looks at strike one. There's another one out to center field, but right there to handle that one is Hamlin. So 2 away. Masters at the plate. We'll see if Urban and the Black Tornado can get another 3 up, 3 down. There's a shot. Nope, that's not going to happen. That's going to get all the way almost to the wall. And taking second base is going to be Masters. Urban set to deliver to Spadafora. And it's ball 1. The 1-0, foul. Right behind the Tigard coach. 1-1. Two away here. Trying to get a 3 up, 3 down. That one's too low. 2-1. Out of play. Spectators behind us all ducking. Couldn't quite find that one. Wasn't close. Not at all. 2-2. Urban delivers. And then taking off for third because out. Taking off for third that time was Masters, but Masters is throwing out 1-5, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of 5 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford leads. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
We return to U.S. Cellular Field on the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. It's on TableRockSports.net. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. 5-1 lead for North Medford as they try to win the opening game. And Hamlin looks at ball 1. There's 2. So Hamlin has the 2-0 lead. Pop straight up. Witt under it. Yes. That brings up Miles. And the lefty will take ball 1. And ball 2. Wouldn't give that one to Witt. Our angle is quite a ways away, so hard to say how close that really was. Upstairs, though, that one is 3-0. Miles looking to get on base with 1 out. Strike 1. There's a shot straight out into center field. And Miles stands at first base. Three singles on the night for Miles. She scored off of one of them as an error took her to second base. And a pop up. And 1 away, or make it 2 away. Lawton popping up. Urban at the plate. Strike one. Strike two on a swing and a miss. Down low. Miles acting like she was going to go somewhere, but not so much. Out of play. Down low. 2-2. Urban trying to advance Miles. That one's up. And that's the third out. We head now to the top of 6 as we do. North Medford continues to lead this one. It's the Black Tornado 5. Tigards 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one. Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. We are, no matter what my scoreboard says, headed to the top of the 6th. And leading it off for Tigard is Spotophoria. And we'll take ball 1. North Medford really got a hold of this ball game when they scored 2 in the second, 2 in the third. And basically, Urban has held the Tigers off away from the plate. A couple of 3 and outs for them. 3 up, 3 down. As a way of winning for a couple of times. Well, last inning included. And there's a pop-up. And under it. And grabbing that one is Talasic Kala. I tried too hard on that one. I certainly did. But we'll get that way. We'll get that name down yet. I'll have to practice it a few times. You got to roll the L, they tell me. Telacasa. Like that. Telacasa. A little practice and we might be there. Who knows? It's a long season. That brings up Rust. Rust takes ball 1. We may get the whole game in yet. It's been threatening the whole time, but nothing has happened. There's a strike. 1-1. There's a shot that's going to get in. Is that a foul ball? Yeah. just landed foul. Otherwise, that was major trouble. The Rust would have probably easily had a double out of that one. But it's a long foul ball. We're at a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Makes it a strikeout. And 2 away. So by my count, that's 8 in a row. That's if I have it right. And White steps up. A double. Fly out to left field. And strike 1. Or make that strike 2, I would say. Nope, 1. That's low. One and one. And there's a shot. Raines will take it. It's up on the bag. And just like that, Tigard's 3 up and 3 down again. That's 9 in a row retired by Irvin. We head to the bottom of 6 as we do. The John L. Scott scoreboard says that North Medford leads it. They have offices in Medford, Ashland.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Bottom of 6 is where we are on the Lithia Superstore game of the night. There's a pop to them. Left field. There was a pinch hitter there for North Medford. Araceli Guerrero. Wadley at the plate. And out of play. One and two. And here's the punch. Strike 3 called. Rains won't step in. We will have another pinch hitter. We'll have to catch the name in a minute. That's a swing and a miss. And batting is DeHaven. Now she squares the bunt, pulls it back. Now has a 1-1 count. Pulls it back again. Strike 2. 1-2. That's going to be popped up and caught. And that'll be the third out. So, just like that, we head to the top of 7. North Medford still with the lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Daily adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation, that midday pick-me-up pit stop. Plus, earn free rewards with our Peak Rewards app. And when you buy Red Bull, Old Wisconsin Jerky, and many other items, you'll accumulate big savings on fuel. With locations in Oregon and California, we are here to keep you energized throughout the day. And with our Peak Rewards app, we'll help you travel further for less, keeping more money in your pockets. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Top of 7 is where we are. White. It looks like white. Can't be white. We'll have to get the numbers are really hard to see. Looks like 13 up there. Church. And she'll foul back the first one. There's a DeWadley. Got it. Just barely. Actually, it was Church was batting for Witt, and then the wrong order there. As Belly fouls the first one off. There's ball 1, 1-1. North Medford looking to close this one out. That's down low. 2-1. Urban delivers. Missing. 2-2. No, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 up high. Ball 4. As a swing and a miss by Fujiwara. They've got everybody up there for Tigard. Swing and a miss. That's out of play. 0-2. Urban looking to put an end to this. Keller on deck would become the last hope for Tigard. There's a pop-up. And grabbing it right away is have to get the name, Rayburn, who's playing at second base. So Kellier steps in for Tigard. This is it. Last out for them, unless you can extend the game somehow. Urban delivers. There's a fly ball, and Wadley has it, and that's the ball game right there. So, it's a final here. And North Medford gets an opening win as they win this one by a count of 5-1. When we come back, we'll come back with the whatever. Hold on here, I'll certainly tell you. It's the Dutch Brothers postgame show that's coming up next. Now, when you order your favorite Dutch Brothers treat, you are helping Table Rock Sports continue to provide these great games. We're going to recap the scoring and take a look at how this game took place. All of that comes up next as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Don't stop! Get it! Back up, put that greatness in!
Get a little Dutch Bros in here. Another Dutch Bros. Oh my God, that's so good. So worth it. Oh my God.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
And we welcome you back to the Dutch Brothers post-game show on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night. Powered by TableRockSports.net. Not powered by them, it's coverage by them. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. So North Medford starts off with a win. It's always nice to do. 1-0 as they defeat the visiting Tigers 5-1. It was a 1-1 ball game after, I'll take that back. North Medford scored first. They put 2 on the board in the second, and the Tigers came back and put their only run on the board back in the third inning. But at the in the third inning, the top of the lineup for North Medford got them a couple of more runs, and in the fourth inning, they put 1 more on the board when Wadley came around to score after drawing the base on balls. And it was a 5-0 or a 5-1 ball game at that point. At that point, Urban went to work, and Urban decided that apparently she wanted to go home quick because we had 6, 9, 12, 15 batters in a row by my count that was set down after that, as Urban and the North Black Tornado just took care of business. I told you in the pregame they're expected to be pretty good. They got off to a really good start this season with a 5-1 win over Tigard. We'd like to thank you for watching today's live streaming event. We've been broadcasting from U.S. Cellular Field today because of weather conditions down here in Southern Oregon. Well, we'd like to thank North Medford for hosting the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production is going to be tomorrow at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll be back out here at U.S. Cellular Field. We'll be over at Field 7. We'll be doing baseball as the Black Tornado will start their baseball season by taking on Bend. That starts tomorrow. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is North Medford 5, Tigard 1. This has been a presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from U.S. Cellular Field in Medford, Oregon.